Have you guys been explicit so far about wanting to win a championship this year?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
What does success then look like? I mean,
A championship.
Success, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good stuff. Okay, we did a lot of really good things. I thought our defense was really good, and when we had lapses, we played through possessions. All right, so we made things happen. Y'all, overall, just hell of an effort. DB, congratulations. CC triple double. AB double double. Let's see Premier double double now. 4 quarters under 20, holding the team under 20. Steph said it. We were relentless. We played through possessions, but that physicality and that relentlessness, possession after possession, wears on a team. Yeah. And then that was the entire game. They were feeling us every cut. We were talking, we were communicating, we were flying around, deflections. One more thing. KK, first WNBA! Here we go. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Now, if you're trying to win a championship, that's the way you start the season off. Biggest margin of victory in franchise history, 35 points for the Indiana Fever in this one, 93-58. It was a great game, in my opinion. I'll make this short and sweet, you guys. I have to go get up with my run club in just a second here, but I did want to get this video out before I left. Where do I start? Let's start from the top. Same complaints that everybody else had, the missed layups, right? It was a little bit raggedy in the first quarter. There were some miscues with passes being thrown out of bounds. Kelsey Mitchell was a rock early on. She was 3 for 3 for 8 points, so she kind of kept things settled while everybody else got their legs underneath them. But beyond that, the missed layups, some missed free throws. We were only 64% from the free throw line in this one. And that's the easy stuff, right? Layups and free throws, that's an easy thing to fix. So honestly, beyond that, I really don't have any complaints. This was a great game, defense and offense. They didn't allow any points, any quarters over 20 points, as we heard. Offensively, things were clicking. It wasn't like a great shooting game or anything like that. Nothing that wasn't repeatable. And that's a good thing. It wasn't like they shot 70% from the three-point line or anything crazy. This was a very repeatable performance across the board from everybody. Nobody played over their heads at all in this one. It was good to see Caitlin Clark shoot 50% from the three-point line. Last season, her three-point percentage was a little bit lower than what we're used to seeing. 4 for 8 in this one. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 for 4 in this one. And so that was cool. Natasha Howard, 15 points, 5 rebounds. She was showing her defensive length. She was showing her ability to finish on the rim. She was showing a knack for cutting at just the right time. When the spacing allowed, Aliyah Boston, great game from her. 19 points, 13 rebounds, 5 blocks. A couple of those blocks she really got up for. We're used to seeing her get those blocks where she doesn't have to leave her feet because she has amazing length, good timing. But in this one, I saw at least 2 of those blocks where she really got up for those things. Caitlin Clark with the triple-double, 3rd all-time. In just her first game of the second season, she's already 3rd all-time on the triple-double list. Just a short order before she's number 1 on that list for sure. DeWanna Bonner also 3rd all-time in scoring. It was great that the team really emphasized getting her that extra bucket that she needed in the 4th quarter to go ahead and get that off of her back, as well as Michaela Timpson, as we already talked about. Well, as they already talked about on this intro here, her getting her first points as a rookie, it was good to go ahead and get that off of her back. So now we can just focus on the things that really matter as far as team goals. Yeah, man, this was a great game. Sydney Colson coming off the bench with her defensive presence. Lexi Hall as well, 9 and 9 in this one. She was jumping in the passing lanes like we're used to seeing her do. Great one-on-one defender, as we already know. Crashing the offensive glass. She had 3 in this one. 9 rebounds total, but it was just a great all-around game, honestly. The crowd was pumping. Everybody kind of did their thing. There were some nerves, as DeWanna Bonner attested to post-game. And I'm sure they'll get better, with being more used to playing in front of a crowd like that. But this was really a great game. You can see the immediate impact that the new coach had, the entire coaching staff, I should say. You can see the immediate impact that they had. No complaints. Now, for Chicago, I saw some good things. I saw some things that would, if I was a Sky fan, that would, make me feel like they would still have a better season than what they had last season. Angel Reese, much improved. She shot the three-pointer with confidence. She was 1 for 2 in this game. 12 points and 17 rebounds. That's nothing to sneeze at. 5 for 14, that's not so great. Nobody shot good in this game, though. Michaela, Maddie, and Elizabeth, they came off the bench and went 0 for 15. Courtney Vandersloot, 2 for 9. Kia Nurse, 2 for 8. So I'd be down if I sit here and look at 5 for 14 like it was the worst thing in the world. Just to be honest with you. I'll give credit to Indiana's defense on that one. What I saw was her ability to play point forward. She did a really good job at it, especially early on in her runs. Like every time she got off the bench, it was like those first 4 or 5 plays, those first few trips up and down the court, she was really good with it. Then from what I saw, she would start to fatigue a little bit. There was a time when she grabbed a rebound. I instantly said, yo, her handle's a little bit loose. There was no defensive pressure. She just kind of played around with the ball a little bit, and her handle, she was dribbling high. It was getting away from her a little bit. Apparently, DeWanna Bonner saw the same thing because 2 seconds after I said it out loud, she went and got the strip on her and went down for a layup. So that's something that Tyler Marshall's going to have to adjust a little bit. When to let her play point forward and when to put her back in her power forward position and kind of come off ball a little bit. Let Courtney Vandersloot run the offense because that's what she's there for, right? And that's when she's at her best, when the ball is in her hands and she's playing floor general. Without that, Courtney Vandersloot's kind of just out there. So being able to find that balance between when Angel Reese is running the offense and when Courtney or HVL is running the offense, that's something that the Chicago Sky coaching staff is going to have to work on. But it was just game 1, right? They'll make tweaks as needed. Ariel Atkins was really good in this game. In my opinion, she was one of their most solid players. But other than that, nobody else really showed up besides Angel Reese and Ariel Atkins. Camila Cardoso, she was decent with 7 rebounds, 7 points, 2 blocks, but she was getting caught chasing blocks. Aliyah Boston really took advantage of that. She pumped her a couple of times for scores, just catching her, leaving her feet. You're the biggest player on the floor. You don't have to chase blocks, right? You'll get them naturally. So she was a little bit too anxious to get those blocks and was leaving her feet and getting ran past for layups. So as long as players kind of tighten up, and it was the first game, right? So we're not going to put too much emphasis on it, but there were some things that were promising and there were some things that were concerning for the Chicago Sky. We'll see how they adjust, but as far as Indiana Fever go, as far as my team goes, it was a great game, man. Didn't even need Sophie Cunningham out there in this one. She had an ankle injury, so we didn't get to see her. Didn't see much of Dantes, but we already know what she can do, her pick and pop game.
Basketball play, right?
Oh, yeah, of course we have to address the one play that a lot of people were talking about afterwards. Now, Angel Reese already told you guys, right? Much ado about nothing. It was just a play. We saw more action, actually, with Kiki Iriafin and Sophie Cunningham in the preseason game. So a lot of people are making this, dragging this out some, making it like more than what it was. The one thing that I did take away from the Caitlin Clark flagrant was a lot was made about Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, and other players coming in to kind of be enforcers around Caitlin Clark. But she showed that it's a two-way street. She's there for her teammates as well. It's not just about everybody trying to protect her. Natasha Howard got pushed out of the way. It should have been called. It wasn't. Angel Reese got the rebound and was going back for a wide open putback. Caitlin Clark said, no, you're not getting that, and you're not getting that one. So she put a little bit of extra mustard on the foul. She got called for the flagrant. Hey, it is what it is, right? But I like the fact that she had her teammates back. She was appalled that the foul wasn't called, and she put a little bit of something on that foul. So I'll give her some props for that. It wasn't a dirty play. It was just having my teammates back and making sure we're not giving up a nan one. I can salute that. So shout out to her for having Natasha Howard's back. I'm sure the team appreciated that. We saw great team chemistry throughout the game. Salute to the team for making sure that DeWanna Bonner got that bucket, man. That was nice to see. And really, that's my takes for the game.
Congrats. Good job.
It's one. A lot more to come. Shout out our fans. Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys for showing up, showing love to all my teammates. We appreciate you. More to come.
Man, I'm excited, thankful, at the same time grateful. But I think I'm just excited to do it with this group, in front of this crowd. That was crazy. That was my first time playing in front of a crowd like that, so I think I was a little shell-shocked, but now I know the specs, so I'll be better.
Once I hit it, pow, pow, pow! Fever dog.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, I like to hear your opinions and go back and forth. That's where most of the action on this channel. If you're new here, that's where most of the action is, in the comments. I like to just kind of kick off the conversation here on video and then carry it on into the comments. So, of course, I'll be responding to you guys after I'm done with my run. I'll see you guys later. I will be watching these games today, too, so I'll probably come back with some recaps for those as well. Until then, peace.